Dear audience, do subscribe to this channel and click on the notification bell so that you will be first notified whenever I have uploaded a new video. It is saying, you are what you eat. Do you agree? But from the science aspect, we are what we can absorb. In fact, it is detrimental to our health if we eat what we cannot absorb, because it can become pathogens. I want to start getting into the details from the digestion system because this is the first and foremost important to our health. Food, we need to take food beside breathing and drinking. Let's go to the reflection process and begin with facts. What are the stages of our digestion system? First, it starts from putting the food in our mouth. Second, breakdown begins from our mouth, our stomach, and our intestines. Third, enable absorption into the bloodstream. Fourth, enable assimilation by transferring from the blood into the cells. Fifth, enable anabolism for growth, build, and repair. These are the 5 stages of our digestion system. Let's go through the facts of every stage. The facts of our mouth. Number 1, the pH in our mouth has to be mild alkaline. Otherwise, our teeth cannot be in good condition. Number 2, as we chew the food, the enzymes release via saliva. The facts of our stomach. Number 1, the pH level in our stomach must be between 1 to 3. Otherwise, the valve on top of our stomach cannot close. When this happens, we will have GERD, the acid reflux, or heartburn. And when the valve is open, the acetic enzyme get out to the esophagus. It can literally digest the tissues all the way to the throat. The key function of this gastric acid are: number 1, break down protein. Number 2, absorb minerals. Number 3, kill microbes, especially the H. pylori, which are the microbes that can drill holes in your stomach and cause ulcer. Number 4, triggers the pancreas to release enzymes and triggers the gallbladder to release bile. The second fact of stomach is, if the stomach is not acidic enough, all these functions cannot be properly done. If the protein could not be broken down completely, it could become pathogens. If the minerals could not be absorbed fully, you could have minerals deficiencies. If the microbes could not be killed, you could have ulcers, or they could go into the bloodstream and become pathogens. If the pancreas cannot release enzymes, food could not be broken down and absorbed. If the bile could not be released, fats could not be broken down and absorbed. Liver could not be detoxified. The effects of small intestine. Number 1 is 30 feet long. Number 2, 95% of the food digesting in small intestine. Microbes help break down the food and be absorbed into the bloodstream. Number 3, small intestine is alkaline. How could it be? Because bile is alkaline. When it is released, it helps to neutralize the acid before going into the small intestine. The pancreas also releases the alkaline fluids called bicarbonate to help neutralize the acid before going into the small intestine. Therefore, the small intestine is alkaline. Another important fact is microbes eat fiber, particularly the veggie fiber. Last but not least, the small intestine is our second brain because what happens in our small intestine will be felt by our brain, will influence our mood, therefore will influence our brain. The facts of the big intestine: number one, it is acidic. Number two, the functions are to reabsorb the water and the minerals. Now, what should we do in order to maintain strong digestion? Here are the three key suggestions from the layman's term. Number one, from the facts, we know that our mouth should be mild alkaline. They are pH test papers. We can test the pH ourselves to make sure our mouth is healthy, is mild alkaline. And we know that as we chew the food in the mouth, we release enzymes via saliva. Therefore, we should chew the food longer and finer. Number two, from the facts, we know that we need to have our gastric acid between the pH 1 to 3. So we need to make sure our gastric acid is in pH 1 to 3. How? We have to get into the details in another video because this is a big topic. Nonetheless, at least we want to know a few key symptoms that indicate our pH level is too high. That means our acid is too weak. The symptoms are when you have ulcer, or acid reflux, or heartburn, or bloating, or all kinds of digestion problems and absorption problems. Number three, from the facts, we know that we need to maintain healthy gut flora. To do that, we need to feed our good bacteria with fiber, particularly the veggie fiber. Sauerkraut is good for our gut health. In conclusion, it is not what we eat, it is what we can absorb. Here are a few confusions. Number one, ulcer. When we have ulcer, it is not because we are too acidic. The logic is our stomach needs to be in pH 1 to 3. You cannot be more acidic than this level. The fact is, to have ulcer, one of the key factors is the H. pylori. The H. pylori bacteria is too active. That means our gastric acid is too weak. Our pH level is too high, not acidic enough to kill or to keep the H. pylori under the mission. Number two, acid reflux or heartburn is not because our stomach is too acidic. It is reverse. It is because our stomach pH level is too high. Our stomach is not acidic enough. The valve of our stomach cannot be closed. Therefore, the acid reflux through the valve. Number three, yes, our small intestine is alkaline, but it has got nothing to do with the food or the drink we take. It is the acid in our stomach that triggers the bicarbonate from pancreas and also triggers the release of bile. The bile itself is alkaline. It has got nothing to do with the alkaline water or the alkaline food. Health is totality. Even a doctor cannot advise you before doing a detailed diagnosis. My purpose is to create awareness by helping people to see the facts and logic in layman's terms. When you can understand better, you will become more aware of what you need to do, or you will have increasing interest to learn how to stay healthy. If you enjoy this video, do subscribe to this channel and click on the notification bell so that you will be first notified whenever I have uploaded a new video. I am a certified professional coach and an HRDF certified trainer. I am promoting reflection process with logical thinking to gain clarity. Thank you for watching this video. See you in my next video.